Greetings and salutations. It's Jason, the Wounded Healer. I have a different offering for you today. So, one of the observations I made about the human psyche is that whenever we see something outside of us, or someone outside of us, that is displaying a habit that we're not proud of, that we ourselves are guilty of partaking in, we get triggered. And when I worked at a commercial gym, I was always annoyed when people would leave their weights lying around, not re-rack their weights, not clean up after themselves, and just were very sloppy housekeepers at the gym. And it just drove me crazy. But the great irony is, in my own home, I am not a great housekeeper. When I was a kid, when my dad got angry with me for not cleaning my room and forced me to do it, I would just shove everything under the bed. And that habit continued when I went to college. And when I left college, I pursued my dream of trying to be a rock star. And I packed up everything I owned that I could take that was useful. And I went with two other guys in a van, drove down to Atlanta, Georgia, had very little money, no jobs, no gigs, and we were just going to go figure it out. But in the beginning, it was three of us, and we were living in these really small spaces, living in hotel rooms and living in a rehearsal room for a long time till we could actually get some gigs and get a little money going. And we were always living with just lots of stuff around us. And I got used to it. But what I realized when people, usually my girlfriend is fantastic about this. She is amazing at cleaning her space. And she tells me how good she feels when she has a clean space. And she was kind enough to do that for me a few times. And it really does feel amazing when your space is clean. And I practiced Aikido when I was in college, and the first rule was when you're a white belt, you clean up the dojo, and you always want to have a clean dojo. So today, I'm cleaning up my dojo. I am going to be sweeping. I've got some lemon oil. I'm going to be wiping down these hardwood floors. And in the back, you can see my clutter. I have a bunch of water bottles that are stacked on this table. I'm going to work at reducing that to just make the space feel a little bit better. And when I've done this in the past, like I'll let things pile up and then I go on this big cleaning tear, it feels so good. And right now, just by moving with these repetitive movements, it's going to feel good. So if you have a hardwood, I invite you to sweep with me. So sweeping is very therapeutic. And we're getting some physical activity. And I'm just going to try to sweep everything to the corner. I'm going to get off camera, probably. Oh, that's nice. Nice dust bunnies here. Okay. Here we go. All right, I'm not going to bore you to tears by seeing me sweep the rest of the place. I'm just going to bore you a little bit today. Now, my favorite. Got the lemon oil. Going to put it on this paper towel. My favorite time. Wax on, wax off. So I'm going to wax on, wax off. Going a little bit faster than Mr. Miyagi would want me to. And go the opposite way. And I'm going to use my other arm just so both my dominant and my non-dominant hand get some more work. In fact, I think I'm going to let my left arm do most of the work, just so my non-dominant arm gets more work as I go through this process. So I'm going to continue cleaning my dojo today. Wherever you guys are working out, I invite you to do the same. Just make a day to do some mindful cleansing of the space, a Feng Shui practice, something I suck at the current moment, but I want to get better at it. And this time when we're all quarantined, this is a great opportunity to work on some habits we normally would not have the chance to do or wouldn't see the opportunity to do. This is Jason, the Wounded Healer. For those of you who stuck with me through this, I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you.